Hi. Today in the kitchen I am going to be doing Epicure's Philly style cheesesteak, sheet pan style. So this is one of those raw to ready in 20 minutes. I've already done some pre-preparation because I only have so much time to record. So what I have in my bowl here is a pound of beef strips and an onion. We've got 2 bell peppers. I'm just going to throw that in the bowl. And then we've got about 3 cups of mushrooms. I didn't measure exactly. I just picked up a package and I sliced the package. And we're going to stick that in there now too. So what I used to prep the bell peppers and the mushrooms and the onion was Epicure's Prep Pro chef knife. I think I got that right. It's an amazing knife. It feels a little heavier in my hand than others, which is nice because I find I'm not having to use as much pressure to cut. So I've got 2 mushrooms here, a bit of an onion and a pepper, and you can just see how easily the knife goes through. So these are the mushrooms. There we go. Those can go in the bowl. Oh, one more mushroom. Oh, it's a bit loud. And we've got the onion. I wish you could feel this because it is so smooth and easy. It just goes right through like butter. I love this knife. All right, one little bit there. The ends are always the hardest bit. That last little bit. I'm really impressed with the peppers because you know some peppers you get, they're just, the skin's a little soft. So this is, I'm hardly pushing it all. There we go, and I'll just stick those in the bowl. The nice thing about Epicure is when you're using their meal solutions is you get to choose your kind of meat. So your cut of beef, you can use chicken in this as well. It doesn't have to be beef, it can be chicken. So now I've done that, and it calls for a tablespoon of oil. Because this is a bit bigger of a batch, I'm going to put 2 tablespoons of oil in. But again, because it's Epicure and I get to make some of my own choices, we like things a bit spicier here. So I've got some peppercino olive oil that I'm going to use. So I'm going to put, I don't know, about half a tablespoon of that in there because I don't like things as hot as the rest of them do. And then I'm going to put the rest of olive oil. So again, you can use, I'm going to put a little bit more in. Again, you can use any type of oil that you're comfortable with for this recipe. The next step is to take your Philly steak seasoning meal solution and just sprinkle it all over on top. There you go. I'm going to use my grip and grab tongs. These are amazing. I wish you could see, but like on the inside there's little nubs and it makes it easier to grip and grab everything. So we're just going to stir that all in there. Look how easy that is to do, right? I'm going to just grab it all in there, mix it all up. Again, it's so easy with these grip and grab tongs. All right. We'll mix it a bit more. Now we're going to put it on the sheet pan. What I didn't mention is my oven is preheated to 375 degrees. All right, I'm going to grab the sheet pan. Here's the sheet pan with the silicone liner. The silicone liner, this thing is amazing because it actually has a lip on it. So, and it's non-stick, so it's not going to get all those crusties on the corner of your sheet pans that you usually get when you're cooking meals. Even when you do it with tin foil or parchment or whatever, I always find like it gets into those cracks. This doesn't. It's just a full lined sheet. Okay, so we're going to put these on. Just going to put that on there. We're going to make it as thin of a layer as we can. Oops, I could have mixed that a bit better. We're all learning. All right. There we go. Now I'm going to pop that in the oven for 15 minutes. It comes out of the oven. You put in a cup of mozzarella or provolone cheese on top, and you stick it in for another 2 to 3 minutes. These are the prep bowls that Epicure has. They come with a silicone lid. The nice thing about these bowls is they're also measuring cups. So this whole thing is a cup, And on the side, it tells you like, you know, quarter cup, half cup, and a cup. And I will be coming back with another video shortly with how we're going to finish this up. Thanks. Bye. So I've just done a quick tidy up from doing the sheet pan dinner. And now I decided, you know what, I want some dessert tonight. So we're going to have some Epicure chocolate pudding. Really simple. I put the bowl and my whisk in the fridge. I'm just going to stick the pudding in the bowl. I'm going to do 2 cups of milk. The nice thing about the Epicure chocolate pudding is that you can use any type of milk. Almond milk, soy milk, rice milk, whatever you're using. I'm just using 2%. That's what we have on hand. That's what we use. All right, so there's 2 cups. Again, I've used the prep bowl because it's a 1 cup measure, which is perfect. And I'm going to give it a stir for about 2 minutes. So I don't know, so I'll just put us on pause for now and I'll come back in 2 minutes. Okay, I've been stirring for about 2 minutes now, and you can see it's thickened up quite nicely. But what I didn't talk about was my Epicure mini whisk. I've had this whisk for 15 years, and I can tell you I've gone through other whisks that I've had to throw out. This one, 15 years later, and I'm still using it. And the nice thing about the mini whisk is it fits in my drawer really nice, and it's always close at hand. The next thing I'm going to do is I'll just pour them into the prep cups and put a lid on them and stick them in the fridge. That's the sheet pan dinner alarm, so I'll be back in a moment. Okay, so I've just pulled out the Philly cheesesteak out of the oven on the sheet pan, and honestly, I have to tell you, I didn't think it was going to cook in 15 minutes. It seemed like a lot of food on there for 15 minutes. But yeah, it's cooked. The veggies are nice and tender, but not too mushy. Now we're going to add the cup of cheese. I'll be honest, it's a little more than a cup of cheese. Mozzarella, provolone, whatever you want on there. You can put cheddar on if you want. There we go. I'm just going to put that on top, stick it in the oven, and then the next time I'll be back, we will have our Philly cheesesteak and chocolate puddings. Oh, my camera moved. Okay, so here we are. The sheet pan dinner is done. And that's what it's like. And I can tell there's nothing sticking to the inside of my pan either. So here we go. And we'll catch you later. Bye.